Pick up the Horny channel. Good evening, brothers and sisters, especially the sisters. I are your horny pastor here, and I are here with a new report that I just saw on the internet. I was browsing through the internet and I was watching Rapper Cropper channel, and I see that Spice and RT, her spiritual advisor, is going through a piece of disagreement. Very distraughting. He are saying that Spice are not being as helpful as she should be towards him. And he stated out from way down when he used to sell stuff in a wholesale somewhere, and he named the place, but I cannot remember. But he said he been helping Spice's career from way when, from 2011. He been helping her career, and right now he want her to post back a one song with him to say he's an artist too, and no help. Now, he forward out with a lot of what nowadays people are called receipts. That is not just hearsay. It is proof of communication, proof of this, that, and the next. That is what they call receipt in the internet world. You have to have date and time and such likes. Sometimes you have to have voice notes proving and all these things. So what he did, he draw for all these receipts, and here make himself clear that he is Spice spiritual advisor. He says that not for the song then that Spice come out with is kind of saying that he do a special voodoo over, well, not voodoo, because he's not a voodoo man. He say he is a man that is a spiritual advisor, so he's from the church and everything, but he have a little powers there, he says. He said one time Spice don't get to a man, and him tell Spice that the man is not good for you, that they not right for you. Him say him give Spice enough advice. Him say him tell some lie on Winford program. There's so much thing that this man has said that can be slightly connected back. And when you listen to the voice note them, where I come out with, you know that him and Spice have regular communication. So something in a something. Him say him is an artist. Him sound good as well, can play one of him song in a way. Him sound good. Him say him ask Spice to do a feature with him. Spice find an excuse why she shouldn't have to do a feature with him. Him say him ask Spice to repost one of him makeshift video them when him doing him care with him song. Spice find a reason for him say Spice find a reason for say your mouth not synchronize with the sitting, so she not gonna post it. And to tell you the truth, him going to the baby father part where Spice baby father to me, even though always seems like he was a good man, but Spice was advised by this advisor to leave the man. Well, one bag of lula lay, him say personally this is gonna be continued. Him say him have to catch a flight now, but this pasa will be an episode. So what we're looking at it for 2020 now, in the last quarter, in the last little corner part of 2020, it seemed like Spice, RT, her spiritual advisor, is gonna take it away from Major Hype and Kirby, because this is the little last pasa for the year now. We don't know if there's any other pasa that could come out for the rest of the year, because we're in what date now? Today about the 13th of the month, Sunday the 13th of December. So maybe this little piece of pasaring go on for the next week. So no, well, there is more space. If anybody have any more pasa can come out, there is space for it right now. But right now for this week, from Sunday to Sunday forwarding, it's gonna be episode of RT, which is Spice, we call it spiritual advisor, not Obiaman. He or she, well, they say. But he has already said as well, since Spice baby father did come out and say something about RT, which is our Obiaman, our spiritual advisor. She said Spice start to take away himself from herself from him. So that is what the animosity kind of start off from. Spice no him says Spice no pay him because him did have more money than Spice in the first place, and him just did want help Spice that in 2020, because Spice promised him, say in 2020 she is gonna give him a bus. All him need to do is continue to be her spiritual advisor, pray over the song them, and make the song them bus way, and all these things. Him go into as far as to say, when Spice dancer them the one visa for go foreign, him tell Spice not to give them the visa, because if he give them the visa, if they get the visa, they're gonna just dance their way and stay foreign and nobody follow back at her anymore. So she make sure say the dancer them don't get no visa. He said he advised her not to do that, so he are the advisor. He play a whole heap of voice note. It's on Rapper Crapper channel live, the live feed. I guess it's the last live Rapper put up. You will see it, I hope, or I think. So when you done watch this, you can run go jump over there and check out Crapper channel, and you have more than one channel as well, so check them out. And if you don't subscribe to this my channel, please do it. It's good for you. It's very important. Yes. So what I was trying to say is that if that young man is telling the truth, that Spice, he helped Spice so much and do all the things for Spice, she should return the favor and give him his rights to say, you forget a boss in a life, because artists run around artists, because you have to be loyal to one camp. You can't be, and nobody want to waste their loyalty. Oi. In going on one part. When they start talking about Lady Saw, we never remember that part. Let me show you. I'm going to put this in the thumbnail or description or whatever they call a word there. Him say Lady Saw give Spice one jacket, one coat, one little furry coat. But him tell Spice, say, Spice, we have to go burn that coat here, you know. We have to go burn up that coat here, because Lady Saw put a dose of Kananga Drongo, Bongo Dongo Rongo Pongo, science, pan the jacket. So if Spice should wear the jacket, who knows if this is true or a lie? The jacket part might be true, but the fact that hobby are on the jacket, that might not be true. But from what we have heard about the music business, we heard that regular science fling in the music business without no remorse. Regular science dash for each other. You know what I mean? If you listen to Twins of Teens, you hear some sitting talking at it. But from being the horny pastor here, I are waiting for the more revelation. Well, this is the last days, brothers and sisters. This is revelation time. And we're gonna hear everything. So what we're gonna do, we have to find out which is RT's channel and start following that channel quickly, so we can get to the meat of the matter, to the nitty gritty, and to know that, wow, these things are happening. So RT says it's gonna be an episode if I think. So next, maybe tomorrow, or as soon as he get where Wi-Fi is at, because he's on a flight now going somewhere. So that was yesterday that video came out. So obviously he is gonna be in Wi-Fi zone very shortly. So we expect the new video to be popping up with more information. It says ladies are really sent a nice piece of science off of Spice, and he had to break that spell. He said he break other spell with she and other men that he don't think that they are good for each other. He says he told Spice to break up with her baby daddy. Can you imagine the pain that baby daddy go through because RT telling that? RT, what the heck are you telling the family to do? Break up just because of career? The poor little man go through so much heartbreak. But RT, you never tell us, say, if the Rasta man, the new man in a Spice life, not Rasta man, you know, the style man, is he good for her or not? Are you leaving her up to her own device? Because if you have been advising Spice about her music and her love life for all this time, and you are seeing another man pop into her life, and you don't give us the upload or the download or the side load, what is going to take place between Spice and the new man? The saga continue, and we will, right, stamp upon it, have live reports of the developments, just like how we have our live reports of Kirby and Major Hype, we will continue to have our live report of whatever passerificness is taking place, because in quarantine time there's nothing better to do. You're tuned to the Horny channel, and I are your horny pastor. Sometimes I am somebody else, and sometimes I am confused, but I don't give a shoo.